Why not support you and you support me? It's about collaboration. People are not utilizing the tools that are there for free.
That's a smiley face. It's terrible. I'm not a drawer. Hello, welcome to the Evolve Your Brand podcast. I am your host, Oli Merkis. As always, our show is owned and produced by Icon Industries. Just want to give a huge shout out to Shane, Steven, all the amazing, wonderful crew at Icon. We could not do it without them. Today, my special guest, Wally Dolly.
Wally Dolly.
Wally Dolly. And you have big news. Now you have, you're growing a team.
Correct.
And associates.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Associates. Thank you.
And one of the sharpest dressed guests we've ever had. And there's a story to this, folks. I appreciate you coming on the podcast.
Thank you, Ollie.
Are you ready to have some fun?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Fun is your middle name, right?
Well, I don't know if it's aggressive, if it's negotiator, if it's Mr. Aggressive. I mean, the list goes on.
It does.
It's just a personality thing.
What do you do for a living?
So I am a professional. I'm a small business owner.
Right.
I do not like to say I'm a realtor because I feel like that has some type of job description tied to it. So I'm a small business owner. I'm definitely very passionate about selling real estate and just helping people build wealth through real estate.
Okay. How do you define helping people? What does that look like for Wally?
I definitely see myself as a problem solver. So present me a challenge. I will do my best to provide you with options that are opportunity for solutions. So I feel like everyone has something going on. And once you are comfortable with me and share your struggles, I love to provide you with options and solutions based off of my experiences. So solution based.
How long have you been a small business owner, entrepreneur in real estate? How long have you been doing it?
Specifically in real estate, as of May 2021, that's when I got my license to sell real estate.
Get out. It was May 2021.
May 2021.
I've been following you for a while. Holy smokes. I didn't freaking realize it was that long. I thought you started in 2020.
No.
I've seen your brand grow.
Thank you.
Seriously. Good for you.
Thank you.
You've gone through a huge rebranding.
Yes.
What do you enjoy? I mean, you got your license in 2020, May of 2021. So it hasn't been that long. You just hit a little over 24 months.
Years, yeah.
And you've done 60 plus transactions, right?
Correct.
Over 30 million.
Correct.
That's hard in our business. It's very, very hard to have immediate success. What led to your success? How come you've had such results in such a short period of time, besides the people driven?
Absolutely. So definitely people driven, but I do believe that my why is biggest than my excuses.
Okay.
I do wake up. I am committed to waking up at 5 a.m. When I put something in my head, I will do it. Maybe it's sometimes I feel like if I don't accomplish this, these are the consequences that I will face. And it's because of my experiences, just personal life, setbacks and things like that. Being a small business small business owner in real estate, I was a small business owner prior to real estate. And I will never relive those days where I was working 16 hours to make sure I was breaking even as a liquor store owner. So it's things like that where it just reminds me, Wally, you got this shit. You know what to do. Now go fucking do it. Excuse my language.
No. We're not. If you let your kids watch the show, you're on your own. We never say we're PG rated. We're not G rated. Definitely not. So thank you for being you. You said your experiences and your failures. What was the biggest failure what is that pain point that you face every day that says, fuck my excuses? What was the pain that you felt that had the greatest impact on you?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was definitely being a liquor store owner at 21 years old. I was literally thrown into something blindly because I feel like my dad, has been working. He was working in the liquor store business for 20 years. So I kind of, trusted him in him showing me the ropes. But then after 3 months of owning us business, it was not like, Wally, we're drowning. Wally, you're going to sink or swim. I've never sunk. God forbid I will ever sink. But it's all about swimming and figuring it out. So it's the same concept. Whatever you do, even in school, like I have a degree from San Diego State, and there was exams and there was a lot of different stuff, assignments. You either sink or swim. You're either going to prep and implement and do what you need to do to ace that test or pass that exam. Same concept with real estate. You're going to meet people. You are going to have those conversations. And then once the opportunity arises, you will take that opportunity from its horns and go.
Give me a story about.
Oh, I have many stories. Which one do you want?
I know. I want the liquor one. Where, like, what was your hardest moment? You said you were 21. You realize, hey, now I didn't just put my name on a license. Now I'm
operator.
I'm operator, small business owner, entrepreneur. Everything falls on me. I'm so excited to work 16 hours to break even. What was your breaking point there where you're like,
fuck this, I gotta go?
Pretty much. What was your fuck this moment?
Yeah, the fuck this moment was COVID was announced 2019. December of 2019. And my lovely neighbor, which was only 100 feet away, was another market. I was his direct competitor. I am very competitive. Don't fuck with me. I will put you in your place professionally. At the end of the day, I feel like I'm an actor without the credentials. But at the end of the day, it's really coming to an agreement. Hey, man, you want me to be out of your zone? Because he would call it his corner. Hey, you're taking my client, you're taking my customers. My cerveza is, $1 more than you. And, bro, I don't care. I will drop my cerveza price to get clients in here. I studied marketing for a purpose. I added the lottery. I added food stamps. I went and got a food handler's manager's card so I can sell eggs and cheese and milk. I learned a lot to how to keep a business afloat. Okay. So the liquor store business was just not a liquor store business. It was a life experience.
Right.
So when I took that life experience and when I was like, Wally Dolly, you're ready to move on to the next adventure. I hired a realtor. I was like, you know what? I need you to get me out of this shithole. The neighbor wants it. What can we do? I remodeled the liquor store with IKEA furniture, brand new cabinets. I made it so pretty. I'm telling you, I had this real estate in me before I knew it. And they bought it. I put in 13 new cooler doors, took out a small business loan from Wells Fargo. I'm pretty smart. I feel like I'm pretty smart. I am solution based. I kind of discovered the problem. Hey, Wally, do you really want to be a liquor store owner and work those 16 hours a day for the rest of your life? Do you want to be surrounded by this type of environment where you are experiencing gunshots, robbery. I mean, dude, I've seen it all.
That's a lot for breaking even.
So I saw a lot and I was like, you know what? Where do we cut the cord? So I was this close of selling the business for a total loss. We purchased it for $130,000 and I was ready to sell it for $80,000. I was like, fuck no. I will make my money because I put blood, sweat, and tears in making this business afloat, but also I made it in a better condition than what I purchased it for. Just like a fixer.
Yeah, I was gonna say you fix and flipped a liquor store. That's basically what you did. You stole my thunder, man.
So I did that. We sold it for $220,000.
Congrats.
Thank you. So I took the proceeds.
How come you didn't take a loss? Like what made you not? Because most people, what do you think most people, 9 out of 10 people, what do you think they would have done?
Take a loss.
How come? How come you think that?
Because they want to be out of the trouble.
Right.
Right away. They go for the easy out.
Okay.
I don't do that.
How come? What makes you not take the easy way out?
I put too much fucking energy and sweat and tears, literally. I lost my hair. My hair is transplanted.
Okay.
So that was another.
I love that you're freaking real about it. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging.
No. I wasn't talking to you. I know you're not. I was talking.
I'm 28 years old. I was 25, and when I sold the liquor store, I had plans. I was like, you know what, Wally? When you sell this damn liquor store for a profit, you're going to gift yourself hair.
Yeah.
I went to Turkey right after the liquor store was sold, and I dropped $2,300 for a full head of hair. Again, for me, I really care about my appearance. Yeah. I feel like I do gravitate towards people that like my appearance, and it's also very it's different when it comes to self-confidence.
Yeah,
it's a booster. So this was one of my biggest whys. My uncles and my dad, they're bald, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, it doesn't suit Wally Dolly.
Steven, the shot's for you. That's great. Yeah. Wally, I freaking love it. Hey, man, here's my thing.
There's a lot of things that empowered me to stay put. Right. And I'm like, I know the next door neighbor wants to buy me out. Let him. Yeah. If I'm his competition, you got to pay the price. So it's price or terms. Which one do you want? I'm a big negotiator, and I know I am. Well, and now with selling real estate, I've become way better, and I've learned from my challenges, my experiences, where I should not offer first, where I should just kind of hold tight. It's a lot of skill set that has developed over the course of these years. But I believe that the liquor store, man, definitely a game changer, because of the liquor store sale, the proceeds went into my first property, and we bought it, and my family was like, "You're fucking crazy." We lost. They say they still count the liquor store as a loss, even though we sold for a profit.
Yeah, how come they counted it as a loss?
Because they lost the business.
Oh, got it.
We didn't succeed.
Got it.
But I showed them success.
Oh, you succeeded. I mean, I'm a money guy. Yeah.
I proved them wrong.
Definitely. Congrats, man.
Yeah, it's very hard to prove people wrong. And it's not to prove people wrong. It's to tell them, let's trust the process a little bit more.
It's giving them the power of belief. I get it.
Absolutely. Taking the proceeds and, at that time, my realtor at that time, she was like, dude, you're a different breed. Like, you sold the liquor store for a profit, very happy for you. Now you're investing into a condo, you need to be a realtor.
Who was it that said that to you?
Rima. And I hope she's doing well. I don't know if... I hope she definitely watches this because she'll be definitely...
Yeah, wait, Rima, what's her last name? Do you remember?
Oro?
Okay.
Rima Oro. I love her. She's amazing.
Oh,
I don't know if she's still a realtor. We kind of lost touch, but she definitely was I would say, the one that planted the seed of Wally, you need to become a realtor. And at that time, I still remember as we were standing in that condo that's still rented out, I was like, how do realtors live off of paychecks, like commission checks?
Yeah.
Me being at, a corporate job, consistent income, it's very difficult to wrap your mind around it. And she started laughing, just like, you're giggling, right? And I was like, no, I can't do that. She's like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I was like, I'll think about it. It only took me, that was July. I went to Spectrum Communications and I was at the call center, made so much money. I didn't lose my hair. I wanted to do something else with my monies. I literally, COVID happened at the call center and I was like, fuck, they're going to send us home and they're going to expect us to work from home. Wally, need to be surrounded by people. I cannot work from home.
Really?
So when I went home in my bedroom, 10 hours of taking calls, incoming calls, there's scripts involved, but I became natural on the phone. It was providing solutions to people that were having issues with their television connection, internet. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this $7,000 I'm making a month. Wally, your mental health is way more important. I took off my headset. I put it on my desk that I put in my bedroom. I typed in the chat to my manager, I quit.
How long were you at that job?
6 months.
What was the biggest satisfaction you got from quitting?
Freedom.
Okay.
I felt like, oh my God, I need people. Where can I still work during COVID that involves people engagement?
What a great question.
What word did I search at that time? What was the word that everyone and their mama was searching on Google?
How to make money?
Essential
employment.
Essential employment.
What was the first thing that popped up?
Real estate. And I'm like, okay, this is a fucking sign.
Yeah.
My realtor said, you need to be an agent. I bought a condo. I learned the Section 8 ropes. It's rented now. Wait a minute. The dots are connecting. It's October, November, December for the 3 courses that you need. I got the money. I made so much money with Spectrum. Let me invest it in real estate real quick in the education. I did that. I also hired a coach in December.
So you did all that. That makes a lot more sense on how you did 60. Because I was trying to wrap my arms around it. If people understood how hard our industry is to get started, it's so hard.
You need guidance.
Heck yeah, you do.
You need accountability. You need resources. You need a lot to have similar success. It's definitely not overnight. It kind of seems like it. There are months where it's, you're at the top of the mountain, and there are other months where you're below the sea level.
But you're consistently in the top 5 or 10. I've seen it. You're consistently.
I am consistent just because of how I prospect. At the end of the day, that's my, it kind of started with that, being in the 3 courses, meeting the sales coach. She is a sales coach, I thought I was hiring a real estate coach, but she wasn't, and it's okay. However, I do give her the the recognition that she deserves because she was the reason why I met Xandra. And even though all the other 5 teams that I interviewed with did not give me the same opportunity as Xandra, I was still grateful for those opportunities because rejection does not live in my dictionary. Yes, you know, we deal with rejection every day. You're either going to react to it or you're going to respond to it. Right? If you react, you're just going to allow it to destroy you. But if you respond to rejection, okay, I understand I cannot join your team. What can I do in order to join in the future? You got to learn. You got to be that student. So again, I was under Xandra's wing starting January of 2021 as an agent concierge, which really meant I was her assistant. That was the fancy word.
I was going to say, I have other word for it, but we're going to keep it.
We're going to call you the agent concierge.
You are the agent concierge.
I got my business cards.
You know what you really are. You're like, I'll sign up for whatever.
Whatever. And I was grateful for the opportunity.
Awesome, man.
I learned the back end that she calls it, you know, the systems and the contracts. At that time, she had the Zillow resale account. Right. Where she was the resale agent. So she was hella busy. Busy woman.
Do you remember sitting down with Xandra the first time?
Yes, I do. I was suited.
Let's talk about that.
I was suited in a full suit and she laughed in my face.
Okay, awesome. Before we get into the laughing, Xandra, you laughed at him? That's freaking hilarious. How did you deal with the rejection before you went? Because at this point, that was the 6th, right?
She was the 6th.
Okay. So you're walking into this. You're
very confident.
Really? Okay.
I was suited. Okay. I had my resume with me. I was like, I don't know what to expect. I wanted to really, really ask for the opportunity to be like, I just need help. Like, fuck. Someone hire me.
I just want to work. Anyone,
help. But I think she understood. And before me even reaching out to her through Facebook, she had put out there a video about the different languages that was spoken on the team.
Okay.
That was for me something that resonated with me because I love diversity.
Yeah.
And me being Middle Eastern, I speak Chaldean. I also understand and somewhat speak Arabic.
Okay.
I wanted to see if she really had any Chaldean speaking agents on her team at that time. The team has definitely grown much larger. And I watched that video. Multiple times and I'm like, she doesn't have that. So I was preparing myself.
Opportunity.
If she asks me, what can you add or bring to the table? I'm going to tell her my language, my culture.
Genius. In East County, genius. I love it.
So I feel like we really just, I don't know, like we just came to an agreement. She offered me like this kind of agent concierge role. I was like, fuck yeah. Wally, by the way, it's unpaid. Is that okay? Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm going to take education in the form of a payment.
Yes. Why did she laugh? How come she laughed at you, by the way? You didn't share. How come she laughed at you?
She laughed at me because I was dressed as if I was a fucking, I don't know how old you are, a 40-year-old agent.
It's okay. I'm older than 40
good.
And it's all good. But I'm a cool over 40, bro. I'm a cool over 40.
Absolutely. But again, I had a, like I said earlier, I'm always thinking about the first impression.
Got it. You should have dressed down cooler. She was basically saying you're too dressed up.
Like, bro, chill out.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you sure? She's like, bro, please, you don't need to wear a full suit with a tie every day. And I'm like, oh, okay.
So she was real with you from moment number one, just freaking boom,
The first moment.
boom.
Yeah,
right there.
I mean, the first phone call we had, which was, I believe, the 30th of December of 2020.
Great memory. Okay.
It was 7 p.m. And she was like, hey, I'm sorry, I removed my tonsils. I'm like, why the fuck are you sharing that with me? That's how I knew she was different from all the other team leads that I had reached out to. She apologized for not getting back to me from my Facebook message when I reached out to her. And I was like, cool. And then I kind of joked on the phone too. And she's like, ooh, you're sarcastic. That's what I like.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt like, welcomed, because she immediately said, why don't you come to the office January 4th, this upcoming Monday, and let's have a conversation if we are a good fit or not.
Great.
Very open arms, like, dude. I was like, sure, why not? I'm unemployed anyway.
What do you got to lose?
Nothing. An hour of my time, her hour.
That hour made all the difference for you, man. Look at that hour.
And I still have that post on my Instagram. I was fat as fuck.
You've gone through a huge shift, man. Congrats.
Thank you. So again, the image, the empowering the brand. You don't have to spend money to look good, but sometimes you got to, because again, we're all in our heads. Oh, I look fat. I don't like the way I sound. I'm not going to do video.
Ooh. Oh, no, you didn't. I'm not going to do video. You're going to be obsolete if you ain't doing video.
So
Good
again,
call right there.
I was bigger, and it's okay. Everyone goes through life experiences, stress. I mean, I love food. I love margaritas. I still do. I did go and have, two surgeries, lipo for the first, lost the weight, got my headshots. Oh, Wally looks good now. So my sales, I do believe the way you portray yourself to the public, I'm very self-motivated. So I will introduce myself to a stranger and ask for business, especially at open houses.
Yeah.
So again, image for me is very, very important. So then I gained my weight back. Fuck, I love food. I can't suppress my appetite.
Did it? What was the most difficult part for you about gaining the weight back?
I kind of lost control. I was selling real estate, having the best time of my life. Vacations, and
as we
drinking, so it's a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle.
So it kind of slipped out of hand, and I was like, fuck, Wally, your health. So when I had a doctor visit, and he was like, dude, you are technically, considered obese. I don't like that word. So I had to make a change. I did hire a personal trainer. I started going these diets, meal preps. I tried everything, Ollie. And at the end of the day, it wasn't working.
Okay.
Because I was still stressed.
What were you stressed about?
Our job.
It's
dealing with fucking people.
Say it.
I love people. I love working with people. At the end of the day, it requires a skill set. It requires patience. It requires a lot of literally someone's controlling someone's behavior. If that makes sense. If they're yelling at you, you don't yell back. Sometimes you do.
Can't. No, I mean, bro, I don't see you yelling back anymore, but I think you stay in your ground.
I definitely stay in my ground, for sure. But at the end of the day, man, stress comes in different levels too. The financial aspect, the family, the relationships. I mean, just everything in general. So with that being said, I gained my weight back. And then now my doctor is labeling me as obese. I'm like, okay, Wally, what is your next way of losing your weight?
Yeah.
Because again, image is very important to me. I went and got the gastric sleeve.
Okay.
And that was the best decision ever. I got it done January of 2022. And I was like, let's do this, baby. Like, let's lose this weight and maintain it.
Okay.
So my stomach is the size of my fist. And I just love that I can still enjoy a small portion of the foods I like to eat, but I can also consume as many margaritas as possible. But I have to be careful because my tolerance has changed.
Yeah.
But
what's changed about your tolerance?
It's just lowered.
Got it.
So one shot of tequila, which I love, Don Julio all day. Just so you know, my birthday is July 27th.
Just want to throw that out there. You got it. And my birthday is September 27th. So
hey, the 27th. Let's go.
27.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
So, at the end of the day, making sure the confidence stays there. In this job, you must have confidence in yourself, in your abilities to sell real estate, educate consumers. It all comes with confidence. And for me, fat, skinny, bulk, fit, doesn't matter. I will still do the damn video.
Right.
But I do like to look slimmer. I want to be remembered like this.
I'm gonna fucking steal that. I am fucking stealing that. That is the best short right there. Like literally, I'm gonna be running ads on that. So you feel fat, you feel tall, you feel heavy, you're sleepy, you're tired. Fuck it, you're recording video.
You just have to do it. And if you go through
How come Wally has to do it? Gets to do it? How come he gets to do it?
I feel like reach, right? The reach.
Okay.
Am I reaching the audience in different forms of my body? I guess that's what it is, right? People have seen me grow, my growth. People have seen me change, and that's fine. People change all the time. Compliments or no compliments, that doesn't fucking matter. Whatever your current state is, you got to accept yourself for who you are. If you don't have the finances yet, remember, yet is the word. When you get those finances, go do those surgeries. Everyone's fucking doing them anyway. If that makes you feel better. It made me feel better. And I did openly share this when I got it done with family and friends and even on social media because I wanted to inspire other people that were struggling with the same struggle that I had. And I had multiple messages. Thank you so much for being vulnerable and posting that. I scheduled my damn appointment. That is why I share my journey about my transplant. Who cares? If that inspires you, why not go do it? If that makes you feel better, go fucking spend it. Everyone does go get tattoos and everyone does all these spending monies here and there. But if you spend it on yourself, that can be considered self-care.
It is self-care.
It is self-care. So I just love all of this and that, we're still talking about real estate, whatever, right?
We're really talking about Wally. Real estate is a side ancillary.
It's a journey.
It is.
And I sell real estate for a lifestyle. I definitely feel like when I change someone's life, they're changing mine at the same time. If you are in distress and you need assistance, I know how to get you by. I know how to help you go from point A to point B. If you're a first-time home buyer, which I love working with, I love educating you.
How come? You're not, by the way, I do want to, because I do the financing side of it, that's very rare for agents that they actually like working with buyers and first-time homeowners. I would say most upper echelon agents always want to do listings. They don't want to do buy sides. So how come you're different?
So I believe I'm different because when I purchased my first condo, even though the realtor and the lender did a great job at that time, I just felt like I didn't receive the same education that I give to my clients now. Mm. And again, it could be that those professionals didn't have the education to provide me with. It just depends. Me being trained by Xandra and the team, now I am training my associate. It's education will always come first. Let the client choose the option that's best for them, not the best for your pocket.
Say it again. Say it again.
Let the client choose the option that's best for them and not the option that's best for you.
What percentage out of every 10 agents, how many do you think are focused on their pocketbook instead of, in your opinion, this is your opinion?
I would definitely say 80%.
Are focused on themselves. Yeah.
Which is very sad.
It's very sad.
People are desperate for a sell. I'm sorry. There is enough opportunity to go around the table. But are you putting in the hard work? You don't have to be the crazy Wally Dolly over here. Goes into the office early mornings, leaves late nights.
Wally, I'm sorry, man. I'm going to have to disagree with you. I think if you do want your results, you have to do what you're doing. It's not a secret. Like, what you're doing is not a secret.
Right. No.
All the top performers are doing what you're doing. I mean, there's
Absolutely.
like you learn from Xandra. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what's the biggest lesson that you learned from her? Besides her laughing at how serious you were the first time, what's the biggest lesson? What do you love about Xandra?
So I definitely love she loves to give before the expectation to receive.
Okay.
And
Give me examples of it.
And I love when she says, I do love, and I think it resonates really well. I train, I lead. She says, I lead the way that I wasn't led. And I don't know who the hell those were, people. I wasn't there. But
I don't know Xandra that well, but I love that.
That's very powerful. It's a mic drop for sure. Do I just take this mic and drop it? No.
You could, but Steven, you're on your own. You're a guest.
I feel like if the shoe fits, wear it kind of a thing. So if you take that phrase, I lead the way I wasn't led, and just same concept. I will train my current and future agents the way I was trained.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's great.
I'm taking the structure, the systems and the processes that I learned directly from Xandra, and I'm duplicating it to create more, I hope, Wally Dollies.
I think the best, you'll create their own version of Wally. Version. You know what I mean? Because you're such a big brand, they'll have to create their own brand because that's
absolutely.
What you're teaching.
I was just joking about that. But,
I know you were. That's why I meant. Like, I just wanted to clarify because you don't come across like that at all.
No. And I always tell people, Xandra's line is, which I love, again, there's a lot of things she says that I freaking love. Come as you are, but don't expect to remain the same. People that join our team, I'm still a team within Team Z. So Team Z is my team, right? Yeah. And Wally Dolly Associates is Team Z's team. What we are trying to do, we're really trying to lead by example. If you have a top performer like myself, like Xandra and other team members, if we're showing you the systems and the processes to hopefully have your own success, doesn't success leave clues?
Always.
Right? So at the end of the day, you might be like, oh, these people are so full of themselves. They're always boasting their numbers. No, we're not boasting our numbers. We're just showing you how real we are. There are a lot of months where the business is low, but what are you doing with your time? Are you just twirling your thumbs and hoping another opportunity falls in your lap? Or are you really going after it? Wally Dolly is hosting open houses now during the week.
You're so smart.
If I love open houses, why am I not just doing more of them? I am. But other realtors. If you like cold calling, are you cold calling twice as much now? Door knockers. If your knuckles are not bruised yet, fucking bruise them. Whatever your prospecting method is, just double up.
I respect your hustle, man. Like,
thank you.
It makes perfect sense, because I was looking forward to just talking to you, because I've seen a lot of agents come and go. I've been a little bit longer as far as having my license. Actually, we're about the same time, almost September of 2019, and it's so hard. Like, you look at all the fluff, you look at all the dazzle and bedazzle. Okay, fine. Yeah, but you don't understand the ones that are really succeeding, they don't sleep. Look at my social media. I'm working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Let's get under contract. I'm available at 11 o'clock. There is no sleeping. So I just want to share, like, you don't get to, I looked at your stories today. You were at it the whole entire day. You left the office at 9:14
p.m.
Yeah, I watched it. Like that's
woke up at 5 a.m.
Do you think it surprised me? Do you think one bit I was surprised when I looked at your results?
I hope not, because it's very consistent.
You wouldn't be on here. Well, it's consistent because you understand.
It's consistent because
the hustle.
It's consistent because I've trained my brain to be consistent.
Let's go.
There's no other option.
How do you train your brain every day to stay consistent? Like, what is it what's the one thing that really, really helps you stay consistent every day?
Again, the credit is due where it's due, right? Xandra.
Okay. She's
all about time blocking.
Yeah.
Okay. She's all about calendaring. So when she introduced the method, morning, afternoon, evening, it's not that hard to kind of work around those time frames. You post in the morning, you post in the afternoon, you post in the fucking evening.
Right.
It's not that hard. Stop making it harder than it is. Sorry, I'm like a little passionate. But when I just tell random agents or just people in general, because I get that fucking question all the time.
What's that?
How are you so consistent on social media? I don't know.
I had to ask.
Our phones that we spend $1,000, $2,000 on, whatever you spend on your phone device, use it for your benefit. I wake up, instead of scrolling, which I do, I post a motivation piece. It can be a quote. It can be something. It can be your video that you posted that morning. I will reshare it. Why not support you and you support me? It's about collaboration. People are not utilizing the tools that are there for free. Why go spend Zillow spend? Why go pay?
That's a smiley face. It's fucking terrible. I'm not a drawer. Fuck.
It's that simple.
All over it, bro.
Let's
go.
I really believe my success, it's just, it's being consistent.
Yeah.
Yes, there are days I fucking do not want to do anything.
Yeah.
Everyone has those days. And if you've worked hard, you've earned them.
So how do you push through that? How do you push I want to record
check your bank account and just
wow, nice.
Yeah. Check something that hurts you. At the end of the day, it's not about really being broke or rich. It's more about maintaining the lifestyle that you want for yourself. I have a fucking bougie ass lifestyle.
Right.
But I want it for myself.
That's okay though, but you're working hard to earn it.
It's all earned. Yeah. It's not given to me. People believe that I'm like one of Xandra's favorites. It could be, I could not be. She never handed me the opportunities. What she did, she gave me the ropes.
So
she taught me the ropes.
Yeah.
And it was up to me.
And you executed the
ropes. Execute.
Yeah, you executed.
So I just want to make sure that's clear.
Yeah.
No one owes anyone anything. No one gives anyone anything. Maybe it was the trainings that I implemented.
Yep.
I'm a firm believer of also what you put into it is what you get out of it. And I'm not saying this like to kind of sound like, oh, broken record. No, all I'm saying is if I've hosted every fucking weekend since I started doing real estate, maybe not every fucking weekend, but every other fucking weekend, open houses, that's where my success lies. People know that I'm an open house. They call me an Energizer bunny. Oh my God, another open house?
Well,
oh my God, another open house?
Wally, I've seen you work with Angel all the time. I'm like, dude, this guy is getting it out. That's actually one of the reasons I wanted you on the podcast.
Sure. Was
that you grind. You grind. You're out there, you're grinding, you're doing what it takes. And to me, I respect.
Thank you.
Real estate is so confrontational and it really should be collaborative.
Absolutely.
Because there's so much business and there's not enough great people out there. So I'm huge advocates for people that are out there doing right by people, okay? Doing what's in their best interest, not their own. And there's nothing wrong with being great at what you do and making money at it. That's the reward.
Yeah.
That's the reward for your bougie lifestyle and live it, bro. Like you're 28 and you're making it. Do you?
Thank you.
And I took a different path. I just want to share this with you. I'm not a big surgery guy, but I respect that you are because when you explained it to me, I'm like, that makes perfect sense. Like, that's what makes him happy.
Why do I wake up every morning, Monday through Friday at 5 a.m.? Fuck, I love to sleep. But I don't want to gain the weight back because a stomach is just another organ. If I force food down, it will expand. So it's a lot of self-discipline. I love pizza. I love tacos, burgers. But if I know that, it's not the best for me right now, like maybe let's just take a bite. That's it. You had your portion. It satisfied me. That's it. As long as you're being satisfied here and there, you're okay. And that's where I feel like with business, people just want listings and they just want all the buyers in the world. Are you really serving every single individual with the spirit of excellence? Or are you half-assing just so you can get the commissions, the rewards? I don't know.
I not only appreciate your brand, I appreciate your business, like morals and values. Like that's how we represent the real estate industry the right way and change the stigma because we don't have very positive stigma.
And why we want to grow the team, is because, like you mentioned, there's so much opportunity that goes around. If I am called by a prospect that saw my open house sign, wouldn't it be amazing to share this opportunity with my team member so they can also learn?
Yeah.
And that's how I do business.
You're very fortunate that you have a culture like that because it's not very common in real estate and you went through a lot of teams to get there.
Yeah.
So, Wally, what's a big thing that you want to share with the audience that's coming up for you? I mean, obviously, congratulations on starting your team.
Yeah. So Walid and Associates, it's really a place of collaboration. It's really how you do everything is how you do everything.
Amen.
Another Zandra's phrases.
Yeah. Well, that one's so true.
It's very true. Yeah. And there's a lot like luck follows motion. Dude.
Shocking, right?
Right. And again, these are the phrases, you guys, that I experienced in my early career because of Zandra's team and culture. So again, if it's not broken, we don't fix it. If it's not broken, we do not fix it. There's something to fix.
Work on the other aspects of things that are going to make things better.
The grass is greener where you water it.
Yeah.
Stop jumping brokerages. Or maybe join a team that is more fitting, right? If it matches your morals and your values and how you would like to conduct business, Wally Associates. You can find me on Instagram.
So, I'm really, really just impressed with your brand and how you build it in a short period of time. My last question about branding before we get to a fun part of the podcast is, what tip would you have for an agent that is not working on their branding, their marketing, their sales, when it comes to content creation? What is the number one tip that you would give to people in the real estate industry about growing their brand?
That's so funny you say that, because yesterday I joined a coaching program outside of Team Z. Just again, I love learning. I believe I'm like a student in every room, or I kind of like train my brain to be, right? So there is a member on that coaching call. She's like, God damn, like you're so confident on your videos. Like, again, compliments, right? Great. But did you know how many times I recorded that for it to be in that result? It takes practice. You need to overcome the mindset of it needs to be perfect from the first time you record it. Nothing is perfect. I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. I get it. But when you record a video content, a piece, record it multiple times. This is literally what I do. I record it multiple times, and then I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Now I'm ready. I recorded it multiple times, but now I'm ready. What does that mean? I'm confident of what I'm going to share. You need practice to gain confidence. And that goes with everything. Helping a buyer, helping a seller. I mean, whatever, really. So for a tip, just record. Press the record button 3 times, because your fourth one should be the piece that you should just go with it.
That's the drop right there. 3 practice, 1 record. Final one counts.
The final one counts, because I feel like people overthink.
Yeah.
They overthink so much.
You know what was beautiful about what you said? You know, you were so vulnerable, and I'll give you a huge compliment on being vulnerable about like what you've done for self-care, take care of yourself, the things that really, really matter. You're comfortable in your own skin, which allows you to be comfortable
on camera.
Shocking.
Absolutely. However, these things do cost money.
There's no however after that. No. That was the bomb, bro. But no more.
No, I need to clarify something. Because some people will go in debt to get to the comfortable.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's a bad idea.
You need to earn it.
Yeah.
Everything comes with milestones.
Yep.
This Rolex I'm wearing has a story behind it. It's not just a flashy watch. When my first 7 months in real estate, being a licensed realtor, I sold 15 homes. This symbolizes the 15th property I sold.
That was a reward?
That was the reward.
Nice. And how many months did it take you?
7.
So you basically averaged 2.
When I met Xandra, okay, let me tell you something that she laughed about too. I just remembered something.
Besides your suit?
Beside my suit.
I want to see the suit, by the way. Okay, go ahead.
It's on Instagram. She was like, how many transactions as a real estate agent, like, do you want to sell?
Yeah.
Or,
oh, wow.
The units. Right. She was specific.
How many units did you say?
How many units would you like to sell your first year, Wally?
Okay.
I like even numbers.
Okay. What did you say?
And I like, 2 times 12 is 24. I mean, very simple, right?
Yeah.
I said 24, Xandra.
Okay.
She's like,
I'll be laughing at you too.
I was like, At first, I was like, why did she laugh at me?
She must have laughed. Did she laugh hard?
She did, but like she has that laugh. Like now I know what it is. It's very like sarcasm.
Right. Like, oh, she wasn't laughing with you. She was laughing at
me.
Oh, totally.
And I was like, what? Like, I was kind of surprised because I was like, wait, is it that hard to sell 2 houses a month?
I don't know, Wally. Is it hard first year to sell 2 houses per month? Is it? Did you do it?
15 units in 7 months. If you do the math, it's more than 2 units on average.
So what did you end up at the end of those 12 months? How many did you get?
So it's kind of weird to calculate it, but I just calculate it this way.
Okay.
7 months plus 12 months is 19.
Yeah.
And then 15 plus 22 is 37.
So you did 37.
37 in 19 months. I mean, is that almost 2 units a month?
That's pretty much right there. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, but now you could go back and sit in her seat and laugh. You would laugh too. You would totally laugh. If someone said that to you, you would laugh.
I always laugh because it was real.
It was.
Because now, I've sold more than 20 homes in 2023 with a tough market.
Yeah.
And people are like, how are you so consistent? You guys, stop fucking focusing on the challenge, which is we all know it's October 2023. Interest rates are between 7% and 8%.
Oh, they are?
Maybe. I don't know.
I haven't.
I don't pay attention either, but it's just what
you're talking about.
It's just what I hear, right? When you focus on the challenge, you will never go past that to help another family that is ready to buy. Stop focusing on the issue. Start focusing more on the positivity. People are like, damn, why are you fucking smiling all the time? Why are you so fucking happy and cheerful? And I don't know, because it's a mindset thing. What, you want me to be crying and angry and like frustrated all the fucking time? What is that really going to do?
Wally, there's a lot of people that are like that, and I think that just shows that real estate professionals are some of the best entrepreneurs, in my opinion, because it's about growth. These are like, you hear a lot of people in the industry went through 2008. I haven't gone through 2008.
I don't even know what that is because I was only 13 years old.
There you go. Exactly my point. Thank you for aging me again. Remember this. No one picks on the button. I'm totally kidding. You've been phenomenal. Wally, 60-second. I'm going to hit you with questions. Don't think. First answer. You're great at this. Let's go. Favorite taco in San Diego. Favorite taco shop in San Diego, and what taco do you get?
City Tacos, Crunch Time Shrimp.
Okay, City Taco. Where is City Tacos?
City Tacos is located in La Mesa Boulevard, right across our office.
Okay.
I go there every day. Crunch Time Shrimp Taco without the cabbage for me.
Without the cabbage. Okay, no cabbage.
I just can't digest it with my new stomach.
I get it. No cabbage. Pizza.
Pizza spot. I definitely like Surfrider. Which is another pizza place on the La Mesa Boulevard.
Okay,
you know what? I'm just going to have all the spots on La Mesa Boulevard because I live and breathe from that office.
I love it. I love the work ethic.
But they really do have delicious pizza though.
What kind of pizza do you get?
I love the La Mesa. Sorry, it's not that one. Mount Helix. Yes.
I like how they're going with the theme of La Mesa.
It's like Mount sausage, Helix. Pepperoni. I mean, I just, the meat lovers.
Okay. All right. I get, we would order the same, that would be my pizza, one slice.
Me too.
One slice.
I can't do more than that.
Yeah. What's your favorite activity, outdoor activity?
I don't really have hobbies. I don't know if you count shopping as a hobby, but
we count whatever you want. So shopping is your hobby.
I feel like it's really cool. Maybe like I don't have to go and spend millions. Like I don't have millions of dollars, but hundreds of dollars.
Not yet. Did you see it? Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I know. But even just a stroll through just a shopping center or, I feel like that's therapy for me.
Yeah.
Again, I just love the whole fashion and just, it can be anything really, just walking through a mall.
Perfect.
I'm satisfied.
What favorite store to shop at?
Bloomingdale's.
Okay, Bloomingdale's. And what's your favorite department? Shoes, pants, shirts? Which one?
I definitely am a shoe person.
Fuck. I knew you were. I knew it. I've become a shoe. What?
Like I just love shoes.
I know. I get it.
Salvador Ferragamo is my favorite brand.
Okay.
I do like these Louis Vuitton ones, but again, it just depends on the occasion.
Yeah.
I'm now getting a little bit more comfortable outside my comfort zone.
Okay.
Mic drop over there, outside your comfort zone. Sneakers. So I've been purchasing more sneakers. Again,
That's my shtick right there.
I just feel like, in a couple of years, I'll be, wearing what you're wearing, which is a compliment, by the way.
Thank you.
I like the relaxed look. And this is, again, it just depends. I really didn't know what I was going to walk into today. So I just felt like I need to dress up. But I love wearing, yesterday I was wearing slip-ons with jeans and a flat dress.
You're into fashion, man. You're gonna look good all the time. I get it.
I'm just letting you know. Like,
you're camera ready, bro. You're camera ready. You're camera. That's all you have to say. I'm always camera ready. I'm always camera ready. All right. Best part about living in San Diego.
I really fucking love the weather.
You love the weather, and so does everyone else. And
the convenience,
right.
the freedom of whatever you want to do, we have. I feel like the activities are there. If you're searching, whatever you're searching to do, I do want to kind of drop something, because we're talking about best things to do in San Diego, or something favorite, right? We have an app, the Team Z Home Search app, where we have a link that kind of gives you a menu of things to do in San Diego, just in case you are new to San Diego and you don't know what to do. I love this tool, and I definitely have had a lot of success using it, because there are people that come from out of state. And I believe if you build out of state referral partners, you wouldn't struggle in this market.
Smart. I saw what you were throwing down, and I caught it. I caught that last year. I appreciate that. That's opportunities. Wally, what can I say? Did you have fun?
I had an amazing time.
You had an amazing time. All right. Well, I am going to give a huge shout out to our official sponsor, A Better Home Inspection, Danny Forrester, Zach Fitz. We appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Who doesn't love the fucking avocado?
Avocados. Let's go.
Avocados. If you see this, you know where you're going for a home inspection. Wally, I think we're going to have you back in 6 months. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Are you down?
I'm down.
Okay, might have to do a Team Z since you, and there was one thing.
Sure.
Who are you grateful for? I didn't ask you that. Who's the one person you are truly, truly grateful for? You want to give a huge shout out. Go for it.
So I'm definitely grateful for, can I say multiple people?
You can.
My siblings.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How many siblings you got?
I have 3.
Okay.
My sister, Wanda, my brothers, William and Wilson. Did you see a pattern there? Our names all start with a W. Our initials are WD, and hence, my team name is WD Associates. Wally Dolly Associates, of course, is the official name. But my siblings are my everything. My siblings are my current why. I do what I do for them. We definitely, I feel like they support me and I support them in many different ways. So definitely grateful for all 3 of them. I consider them not just my siblings, but my kids, just because that's the role I've taken on in my life. And, at the end of the day, we kind of, we're there for each other. In great moments and hard moments, just because that's what family is for. And at the end of the day, they know when I need the support and they're always there and they never let me down. So I definitely appreciate them.
I don't need to say anything else after that. And that's a wrap. That is a wrap.
Thank you.